We're gonna start off with Travis over here.
Set!
Let's go! Let's go!
I'm David Rhythm, and you are watching from a poly perspective.
Hey, what's up everybody? Phill the Builder from a poly perspective like we always do. Here in Salt Lake City, a little chilly today, a little cloudy outside. I got the Phillies cap on. I say to keep warm, but really, I gotta get a haircut, man. Looking a little grungy. Got the beard going every which way direction, man. So the problem is finding a good spot to get a good fade as a Pacific Islander. But luckily enough, Redmond's Barbershop just opened not too long ago. And we're gonna be inside, keeping warm and getting a good cut. So let's go inside, talk to Redmond, see what's up. Oh, my man Red. What's up, sir?
What's up, brother?
Good to see you.
Good, man.
Hey, I need a little help.
All right.
I'll show you the damage, man, but don't be too surprised.
Wow, it's gonna be some heavy-duty clipper work right there, bro. I started when I was 12 years old. My first cousin, he gave me paper cutting scissors with the big orange handles. He handed me those and tried to explain to me what a fade was. Because back then it was just a mushroom cut, let the curls hang over me, and I went to town on his hair and basically gave him the worst haircut of his life. But he kept coming back to me and he said, just keep learning. Later on, I transferred over to the Walmart clippers, Con Air, Wall, and I was just cutting out of my garage throughout high school, junior high. And then I moved on over here to Utah after I got married, and my first job, same thing, I was just cutting here in Utah. Yeah, me and Elder, man, we used to cut down, you know how it was. Yeah. Dungeons, so they call it. Wasn't getting paid for it, didn't really look for the money, but bills were coming in, so I figured take this on to another level and go to school, get the license, make it official, get paid for it. So for me, I didn't even realize how important school was till actually after I got my barber's license. I actually went back to school for another degree, and that's only because I realized how valuable it is. Worked at a different barbershop up at Ray's, was there for 2.5 years. Business got busy and figured I'd French off and kind of work on my own and do my own thing. I always heard the saying, you know, you gotta love your job. If not, then you're gonna be working your whole life. So I didn't want to follow that path, and might as well do something you love and get paid for it. My main motivation, I gotta say, is my family, my kids, my wife, giving them the lifestyle that they deserve.
You guys just had your grand opening. What was going through your mind? What were your feelings like?
The whole day really is kind of an emotional feeling for me because it's come a long way. I've been so blessed with the support from our Polynesian people and all the rest of the community, our Hispanics, African Americans, Caucasians. They've been so supportive.
I get my hair cut at Redmond's because ever since I was little, he always cut my hair, you know, in the garage, kind of a underground kind of hair cutting. And then once he started working at Barbershop, you know, he became our barber, and he always done this like a clean job at it. So I really enjoy him cutting my hair. He's the only person that does cut my hair, unless it's myself.
How's it going? How are you guys? No fine, no worries.
No matter who they are, they walk in the shop, it makes them feel comfortable, greets them, and you know, he gets customers coming back.
I mean, it's always good to see somebody who really, you know, follows their passions and follows their dreams, and you know, they start from, you know, the beginning and they work their way up, and they really, you know, if you have a passion for something, you're gonna make it.
It's been a work in progress, like I said, for many years.
If you know Red, you know that he's a very humble guy, and he really is a family guy. And you know, this is something that he's always been wanting to do, and at the same time, he knew that, you know, the struggles of starting your own business. But because Red is Red. I think that, you know, even though he's going to school for graphic design, you know, he really did follow his dream of cutting hair and really making a difference in the community. Like many other Polynesians, I think Red is an example for the community to really you know, if you believe in something, if you love something, then you really can make it. Instead of, you know, following the athletic or the sport path. He's an example to really follow your passions, and really, if you stick with something, you're going to make it.
I'm really happy for him. You know, it's a big step that he's taken from, like I said, cutting in the garage to what he has now, his own barbershop.
For me, it was just kind of a breathtaking view to look out and see people here celebrate with me and my family. I've done a lot of bands, Addies from New Zealand. They came through. 3 Houses Down, the lead singer Phill the Builder, he came through. Some of the NFL guys, Chris came down a few times this summer, and a lot of U players come through. So when I was in barber school, actually, we used to get these high school kids that come in, and they'd ask for designs, and there was a barber there that would usually do them, and I used to just sit and watch him. He didn't come the next semester, something happened, I'm not sure. So all these kids kept coming, and I was one of the few guys that were there, so I just basically kind of wing it, I guess you could say, on their head. And they didn't care, they're just like, yeah, give me design, do this and that. It's kind of an artsy skill, I guess you could say. When I was younger, I used to, you know, do a lot of lettering, draw letters and do small graffiti stuff, nothing crazy. Just kind of went from there, people kept coming in, and I got better and better with practice, doing logos and stuff. I did a whole head, somebody's whole head, just like big old swirls. It was kind of weird, like a peel, I guess. And inside each peel, it was faded out from skin out. It was pretty intense design. We're in our first month of business, and so far so good. So the big vision is just to expand through this other apartment here. So right now we're gonna stick to 2 to 3 man shop. A lot of people have a lot of ideas, business ideas that they want to do, dreams they want to do, and it just kind of sits there in their head. Go for it, you know, make that first jump, look for a spot, find something, do what you love doing. It's just that first initial jump. Once you get past that, I'm not gonna say it's easy, but that's the hardest part. There it is.
Boom. There you have it. From a poly perspective, my man Redmond at the barbershop, doing it. Come see him, and we'll talk to you later.